Brothers and sisters, Trinity to Guzman coming at you right now from these amazing ruins. I don't even know what they're called. We just found this beautiful place to have ceremony. The person who was leading the ceremony brought us all here, and we had a daytime ceremony. It just ended, literally just like half an hour ago, and I'm just so inspired to make this video for you right now because of everything that I saw and learned and let go of and realized and remembered throughout the ceremony. Ayahuasca, what an incredible, incredible tool and plant, teacher, maestro, that's here on planet Earth for us to wake up. That's what it is. You know, it's really like the new paradigm of ayahuasca. And it's not just about like healing, but it's about waking up. You know, there's two paths in the world. One leads, or like two paths that we can really operate from when we go and do this type of work. One is a path of endless healing. And if we're just there to heal, we'll always find something else to heal. You know, we have so much to heal, and once we feel like, you know, maybe we're done healing ourselves, there's always other things that are going to keep coming up because it's all in the collective, and so we'll always have to keep cleaning that up. You know, but that never ends, because if that's what you're focusing on is healing, there's never going to be an end to it. Does that make sense? Whereas the other path, that's all about remembering the I am presence, that you are spirit, that you are God, that you are divine, and clearing all the things that get in the way of you operating and living from that place on a consistent basis, on like just a way of being, a way of living, a way of existing, acting, doing, being, thinking, just from that place. Maybe not as much thinking, but more breathing. And so, one of the things that I wanted to really share about this medicine of ayahuasca that I saw in my ceremony was how what this medicine is really able to do for us is it helps us to raise our vibration, you know, just, and the purpose of that, well, there's so many benefits, so many purposes. Like the core purpose is coming here, the center, the I am, and in our highest vibration, that's where that exists. And you know, there's so many benefits that come as a result of increasing and raising your vibration, not only with medicine, but on a daily basis with practices, breathwork, gratitude, meditation, yoga, exercise, whatever it is, lovemaking. These are all tools that could really just bring you back here to the center. And what another incredible benefit of raising your vibration so high, especially when you're with the medicine of ayahuasca, you know, because I've never found anything that's really just taken my vibration to the incredible heights that ayahuasca has been able to help me get to. And like sometimes it literally feels like, today it literally felt like I was going to burst, like explode out of like bliss and joy. Because like it's so intense for the body to be able to handle, but like the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and then you're going to be able to increase your vibration more and more. You know, it's kind of like working out, if you can think about it that way. You know, the more you work out, the stronger your muscles become. Same thing with your vibration. The more you work on raising your vibration, the greater your capacity increases to have a high vibration. And when that's the case, when you have a high vibration, reality is just like that. Everything, anything you want, yours. Why? Because you are God. You are the creator of your own reality. All these limiting beliefs that maybe don't believe that, that's just the mind. Those are the things that we're here to clean up. That I can't do that. I'm not good enough. You need to be better. All these different things that are in the way of pure consciousness, of knowing and living and residing from that place of knowing that you are the creator of your reality. And so what happens when you raise your vibration so high, not only does creation become easier, but like I said, especially with the medicine, it's like you're really allowing the angels, the guides, the ascended masters, all the guides and beings who are here to help you, help us, help the human race to ascend, to wake up. You give them you become closer. Does that make sense? Because when our vibration is low, we're so far from them because their vibration is so high. And when we're very dense and human in our shit, it's like your vibration is just dense and low. And as much as you ask, yeah, you can ask and it'll still always help. But you're still a little too far for them sometimes. Now when you raise your vibration, it's like your vibration and the benefits, it's like amplified. Not only do you get everything awesome from having a high vibration, being joyful and blissful and happy and creating easily, but you also get the angels to clean you and do so much work in letting go of all the deep-rooted limiting beliefs and things that keep you small, keep us small as human beings, that keep you from living your divine truth, your highest purpose. That's what it's all about, you know? How can we live in our highest alignment? Spirit, serving, giving, sharing, loving, making the world a better place, starting with our own hearts and the people around us. You know, all these limiting beliefs, lack of worthiness, lack of deserving, the inability to receive, self-sabotage, all of them. You don't even need to understand the work, because that's the most amazing thing. One of the things I saw in my ceremony was reminded of is not to try to understand it all. You know, you're going to have experiences where you really have no idea what's going on, but you can feel it. And that's what it's about, you know, just feeling it. You know, when you try to understand it with the mind, it's like putting the ocean in a water bottle. And you're like taking everything that's happening and you're trying to like compress it into a little box to put into the head so that the mind can understand. But what you're doing is you're just taking away the power of everything that's actually going on. You know, you'll just be different. You'll feel it. You'll act differently. You'll know. You don't even need to know how or why or what limiting belief was released or deleted. You know? Oh, God. So amazing. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with this new paradigm of ayahuasca, about ascension, not about endless healing. You know, it doesn't have to be like, you know, the abuelitos the grandfathers have been working with this medicine for thousands of years, and it's been very like earthy, you know. It's been about like the purge and difficult and like going into the depths and like ugliness, difficulty, strife, oftentimes, you know. But I saw that that doesn't always have to be the case. We're entering a new reality where we can just raise our vibration so high and the angels can clean it for us without us even needing to go into that like super intense, deep, dark shadows. Because everything's cleansed in the highest, purest, divine love light, Christ consciousness. And so, yeah, that's the new paradigm of ayahuasca, awakening, ascension. Ascension is really just a term to describe what's happening within our human race right now. You know, we're waking up, and to describe it more easily, it's like all the parts of ourselves that are out of alignment are coming up to be released. You know, and you can think about it like a door, okay? There's this door, and it's kind of like one of those security detectors. If you have metal, it'll go off, you know, and they'll maybe tell you to like go back and come back again. But, so that's the same thing with like this portal to ascension. Except the metal is all of the limiting beliefs and all of the things that are out of alignment from your highest truth, from the I am. And so if there's anything that's out of alignment, anything, any ways of being, any habits, any ways of thinking, any past relationships maybe that haven't been healed, anything that's out of alignment from your highest truth, you can't enter that door with those still there. So this is why we do this work, so that we can clear all of those things, so that we can finally integrate all those parts of ourselves that are out of alignment. And you know, this is lifetimes that we're cleaning up. We're in a time right now where we're literally cleaning up lifetimes, eons of karmic garbage. And we've picked up the density of the human world because we, as these beings who are here to really bring this awakening and this consciousness to this earth, so that we can really understand the need for it. You know, we've had these experiences where it's often very difficult, a lot of pain, a lot of hardship, and it's been very necessary for us to do our work, because the more we understand, the more we connect with the depths of it, the more powerful this cleaning and this work that we're doing is. What else? What else do I want to share? I think that's pretty much everything. Oh, the retreat center! Because like of how powerful this medicine is and how passionate I am about this path, you know? There's no other path than the I am presence. I'm here to help and serve everybody who's on this path. All these beings, all you who feel the resonance of what I'm saying, I'm here to help you. You know, that's it. Wake up. I'm here to help you wake up and clean and ascend. And on the other side of ascension is just pure love, bliss, and joy. No longer are there is there duality of good and bad, and experiences that feel good and don't feel good. But there's only different shades of light, different shades of love and bliss. And that's what the point of ascension, the fifth dimensional, multi-dimensional human being, you, is. You don't even need to understand everything that I'm saying. Just watching this video through transmission will change you. So check out my site. Oh, yeah, the retreat center. God, there's this beautiful retreat center that I've created, manifested. Not me. I don't take credit for it. It's all spirit just flowing through me. And, you know, for the awakening. And I saw this vision a year ago, and in just a year, manifested a retreat center. We just finished building the temple, the Maloka, and building the tambos and the huts right now. So amazing. And the land, it's like the most beautiful, crystalline, clear energy that just being there causes transformation. You don't even need to take medicine. And so powerful. And yeah, check out my site, ayahuascahealings.com. The link's in the description. Find out more about, you know, the retreat center and ayahuasca. You know, do your research. I love you so much. And most importantly, feel into yourself. Follow your truth. Follow your own guidance. You're your own master. You're your own guru. You're your own best teacher. Right here. So if you feel the call to ayahuasca, check in here. Always ever follow this. Thank you so much. I love you.